Shohei Ohtani should be banned for baseball for life. The allegations and obviously it was made public that his accounts were betting on sports, and it was hundreds of millions of dollars that was being wagered with his money. Now, of course, he's the star of baseball, the big thing, the Japanese, cross culture expansion of the game dream that MLB wants. He's the crossover pitcher and hitter, one of the greatest pitchers, presumably, if he can stay on the mound. He's only won one regular season game over 2 years, by the way, but that's irrelevant because he's now getting the playoff exposure, and the Dodgers are the Dodgers in the World Series. They're likely going to win it, and he's a $700 million man. He means a lot economically to baseball, so of course they covered it up for him. They let him blame an interpreter. It wasn't his money. It wasn't his wagers. It was just his money, and the guy had access to be able to bet hundreds of millions of dollars. There's no way that wasn't Ohtani doing the gambling and just telling the interpreter, Ipe or whatever his name was, to place the bets. And that was the way he covered it. But again, the reality is, if your money is being wagered, you're the gambler. And so Ohtani absolutely should have been banned for life, but we all know why he wasn't, because MLB has a financial interest in him, and they have the means to cover it up. They covered up a lot of the steroids for quite a while. They have all kinds of ways to make the public think that they're being acting in the public interest of getting steroids out of the game. But when you look at the steroid policy, they're only testing further if the player is showing as up to over 4-to-1 ratio. In other words, players can still use heavy steroids. They can test positive for heavy steroids, but they're not going to investigate unless it's above 4-to-1 ratio, T to E, testosterone to epitestosterone, when the normal range is 1. So again, with the steroids and now to the gambling, to covering up for Ohtani, it's baseball's MO is they will do whatever they have to do to protect the financial interests. So fans are gullible and believe whatever the message is that they're putting out. And anyway, baseball's a fraud. I can't watch it. It's just a joke.